problem with most expert advisors is that they can't really handle losses. Once a trade is opened and the price goes against it, it will either hit the stop loss, which no one likes, or in the case of a grid system, it will keep adding to the position and the account could blow. But I found a robot that recovers the losses really well, and I want to show it to you. In one of my VPSs, I have a demo account where I'm running the Wall Street Recovery Pro, and the name grabbed my attention because it's expected to recover professionally. So let's see some of the results together. I will show you that I started this account back on the 6th of May, and it's been trading till today, the 21st of June. Or if we look at the statistics, this is 54 days of history exactly. But I want to show you how this recovery works. So right in here we have a few trades, and these were individual. So one trade opened in here and it was closed in here. Short trade was open, and then a consecutive short trade was open, and both were closed in here. If the price goes in the right direction, it will close on a profit. Now what happens when the price goes against the trade? If I scroll a little bit early, you will see exactly the case where we have a short trade, price went upwards, and a consecutive short trade was opened. Both trades were closed at that point. You can see a similar situation a little bit earlier, but we have a very good example right in here where we have 3 trades opened, and that's in a quite long period of time because this expert advisor is trading on M15 time frame. So a short trade was open in here, the price goes up, a consecutive short trade open, and then the price keeps going upwards. So a third trade was opened and the trades were closed at that moment. So let's see if this system actually works. This trade happened on the 3rd of June at 6:45 p.m. So if we look at the account history, and I'll go back to the 3rd of June, and here it is. This is where the trades closed, and we can see that one of the trade brought $36 of a profit, the other one had -8, and the third one had -11. So obviously the most profitable trade is the one that opened the last, or that one in here. It is the trade that improves the average price, and once the price drops below the average price, there is the exit on a profit for the overall position. So in this case, the other two were negative, but with this profitable trade, we have an overall profit. So we can see that the first trade that opened is this one on the 16th of May, and it opened with 0.01. The second trade opened on the 17th with 0.05, and the third trade as well opened with 0.05. And if I just scroll through the history, you'll see that I don't have a bigger position than that. As well, if we look at the statistics in FX Blue and I switch to equity, you will see that the biggest drawdown I had so far is at that moment where the balance was sitting at 1016 and the equity dropped to 906, which is a drawdown of about 10%. Now we have a very equal exposure between the different currency pairs that are being traded, which is needed because if you depend on just one asset and, for example, it starts selling but the price keeps going upwards and the EA keeps adding to the position and keeps adding to the position, and at one moment you can guess that the account will blow if there are no protections. But with the Wall Street Recovery Pro, I will show you that in the properties there are the recovery settings and the risk management settings, which means that I can decide what would be my maximum for the auto money management or what would be the maximum trades I would allow the expert advisor to open. Now when I start testing expert advisors for the first time, I always put them on a virtual or demo account and I use the default settings provided by the vendor. Now my plan after seeing these results is to place the Wall Street Recovery Pro on a brand new DAWINX account which I opened yesterday, and if you're familiar with the new pricing, it is €38 sign up fee and €38 a month, and And if you just use the coupon code Petko20 and you apply it, you will see that you're getting 20 euro off the sign up fee, so you can grab a new account for just 18 euro. And I already have 6 or 7 accounts with DAWNX because I feel comfortable not risking my own capital. The worst thing that can happen is that I lose the 38 euro I'm paying for the account, but I can actually easily restart the account and start from scratch with a new expert advisor or a new system if the one that I'm using until the moment is not performing profitably. Now we can see the vendor's performance for the Wall Street Recovery Pro. Here it is. We have 2 accounts, and if we look at one of them, you will see that on this account it achieved 18% gain. The total drawdown was 13.57. You can see that there were a few small drawdowns, and this account started a little bit earlier than mine back in October 2023, and you see that the expert makes somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5% a month. We have a positive 286 in December last year and 3.55 last year in November. However, I decided to place this expert advisor on DAWNX because of the drawdown with the vendor, and as well my drawdown until the moment is acceptable. Plus, if it makes 8% as it is until the moment in my account, that would be amazing for DAWNX, and I would potentially get the allocation much faster compared to all the other accounts I have. I'll leave the link to my account down below in the description, so whenever you're watching you can see how this expert advisor is performing and you will decide if it is worth testing it. Before you go guys, check out this video on my site because you will learn more about another Wall Street EA that trades Bitcoin, and you will see my results whenever you're watching the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget I love you and trade safe.